Hey, good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, everybody. It's Mike with smartoptionstrading.com. It is Friday, the 23rd of August. This is my weekly recap video. I'm doing it early. I'm taking some time off while I can before we get busy into the September timeframe. So I'm taking a half day today at 11 o'clock. So if you're seeing this video, just realize I cut off at 11 and you'll see. If you want to join me, come on over to smartoptiontrading.com. We'd love to have you sign up and join us there. So let's talk about the week that was. We just had a very big down candle here on the markets on big volume for no reason after Powell finished speaking a little while ago. Nothing really going on here. When you look at this chart here, you can see we put the all-time high in back here on September 16th. We had our bad earnings, we had our recession indicator, then we had the carry trade unwind, and then we come all the way back and we've gotten within $2 at the all-time high and just haven't been able to break through so far. That said, gapped up today, trapped the shorts again, who came out after yesterday's big candle. Yesterday we engulfed the previous two candles, but volume was nothing huge. Today's volume is 16 million shares here, about an hour and a half in, is really nothing special. Overall, the market still looks and feels fine, but this did not feel good. All right, this did not feel good, but we're coming right back up here. We'll see. Let's talk about some other things. We'll talk about the VIX here very quickly. The VIX, yesterday had a decent sized candle. It doesn't look big because of this, but it was actually a decent candle. But the VIX is still relatively tame. Bonds up, strengthening. That's good. Rates coming down. The dollar also remains very weak, just hit a 52-week low. That's good for the market. So, you have some good stuff going on here under the covers. The Q's not as strong as the rest of the market, has not been able to get close back to the all-time high, but above the 8 and the 50-day. The IWM just had a huge move up, a nice move up to the 220 area just now on that news and trying to regain some momentum like that. Financials, new all-time highs on the XLF. JP Morgan joining the club there. XLE Energy remains kind of out of play, but holding the 200-day. And biotech here not doing much. SMHs kind of couldn't break into that gap up there. We've been rejected a couple times. We have NVIDIA next week. Just to add to what you guys know I'm going on here this week, I did add a new position on SOXL. I trimmed my AMD, I trimmed my IWM, I trimmed my Meta, and I trimmed my Amazon. So I trimmed all my long positions that I was buying into the blood. So just to give you an idea, take some profits up here, which is good. NVIDIA reports next Wednesday. That's the big market mover coming up. How they guide will tell you how the AI trade is doing, what they say about the delays on their chip. Not much going on there. AMD gave a great week, traded this over and over this week. Came back in here yesterday and today just out of play, but nice big move up here. This one has regained some momentum. We'll see if it can hold it. Looking around, Microsoft gotten beaten up here below yesterday's low. Yesterday they offered guidance and it was kind of mixed. Amazon, nice move, filled the gap to the bottom of the tail on this candle. Still has room to come up to here to the 50-day if it wants it, but came back in. We'll keep an eye on that. Tesla's had a nice week up until yesterday. Big down candle, still digesting, still nicely off the lows. Meta, new all-time high yesterday. Netflix, new all-time high this week as well. A lot of strength in these. Apple continues to hold in like a rock star. You can't not like what's going on. That said, seasonality kicks in, and seasonality says that this is a very weak time of year. Now, this through until October. Whether that'll be true this year or not remains to be seen, but that's probably why you're seeing some angst here in the market, some profit taking as we go along. Next week we have NVIDIA earnings, and then we have PCE on Friday. Next week is the last trading week of August and the last trading week of quote unquote summer. We go into the long weekend and the Labor Day weekend here in the United States next weekend. So keep that in mind. So, overall, nice week trading here. Trimmed a lot of my longer term long positions, took them down to smaller size so I can add back to them. And we'll go from there. I'll do charts on Sunday, and I'm going to wish you guys all a wonderful weekend. And I'll catch you guys bright and early on Monday morning.